back to another episode of Bagged Milk. I'm your host, Brian Bridges, and, well, you just stumbled upon the podcast with the most facts ever. We're just all about straight up facts around here. Definitely not embellishing nothing, and we don't make fun. We just do facts. 100% facts around here all the time. I just love the facts. I love scary facts. I don't know why. I don't know why. Get it out of the way early. I swallowed a fly. I guess I'll die. So, we got some new facts. So, well, I don't know. Someone made them facts. I didn't. I'm not a scientist. Fuck. Could you imagine if they put me in charge of science? Oh my God. We'd all be dead. We'd all be dead. There wouldn't be no vaccines, I tell you that. You'd just be like, what? How do you make a vaccine? No fucking idea. I'd just be stuffing water in syringes and be like, yeah, inject yourself with this shit. That'll fucking cure you. Probably just as good, honestly. 99.7 fucking survival rate. How do you pump that up? Everyone's dying, but they were gonna die mostly anyways. That's shitty. Want some facts? Scary facts. Clean your throat. First thing in the morning. That was good, eh? It's good to get that out in the mornings. Listen, I was listening to probably one of the top fitness podcasts, Mind Pump. You ever hear of it? Well, you heard of it now. And if you haven't heard of it before, give it a listen. It's fucking fantastic. They put out episodes almost every day. Same as my boy, Robbie Robertson from Out of the Blank podcast. Except Robbie actually puts them out every day. Where Out of the Blank, Mind Pump only does it, I think, Monday to Friday. Robbie puts them out Saturday and Sunday. No days off for that motherfucker. For that fucking go-getter. Nothing. So anyway, listen to Mind Pump. And they tell me these facts. This is where I get facts. From people that are smarter than me. These people are smarter than me. They've read more books than I have. I've read a lot of books, but these people read more. 3 gentlemen, combined knowledge, definitely more than mine. They're not about conspiracy, so what I'm about to say, it's not conspiracy. It's just apparently fact. So, listen to this. Listen to this, you fucking horn dog. Are you going to try to have some children sometime soon? If you already haven't had your children, are you going to have some children? Because I've already had mine. I've had my children. Thank fuck. Apparently, it's getting harder. And harder and harder. I wouldn't know. I got super sperms. My super sperms got fucking chicks pregnant. First tries. That's how I roll. When you got super sperm like me, these facts matter not to you. But they right off the hop, we're fucking it up. Booyaka! Listen. I got the facts. Listen. Are you listening? I know it's early. Maybe you're listening to this on your way to work, and you're like, Brian, I don't got no time for this shit. Just get to the facts. Well, we'll get there. It's all part of the journey, baby boy. You know me. We'll get there. We'll get there together. No, listen. This is kind of scary. So, apparently, you ever hear of sperm? Apparently, that's what makes the babies. Again. Can't confirm or deny. I'm not a smart guy. But that's what they tell me. Sperm makes the babies. Well, eggs too. Gotta have one without the other. Can't have fucking an omelet without cracking eggs. Can't have babies without sperm and eggs. Cracking eggs with sperm. That's the fucking chip hammer. The sperm. And crack that egg open. So apparently, there is a statistic, a fact, a chart that describes the decline in sperm count. And you're like, fuck. Now, if you don't want to have get chicks pregnant, maybe you're young and you're like, fuck it, I don't want to get chicks pregnant anyway. I just want to raw dog it all day. Well, then, buddy, your dreams are about to come true. Because here's your facts. Since 1973, that's an ages ago, but sperm count has dropped 60%. What? 60. 60. Not 16. Not any other number you thought I might have said. 60. Soixante. I don't know. Not very Frenchy. I think 70 is fucking 70. Maybe it's just soixante. Soixante? Yeah, because 79? No. 10 is 70. What's 80? 20? 20? It's 90? It's all fucked up. It's like 60 plus 10, 60 plus 20. It's like, you couldn't just think of fucking numbers that were different? Frenchies? We did. Not hard. 60? 70. We literally just put the first number 7 and then just like, I don't know, D. The 6, D. 5th, D. 3rd, D. French was like, nah, we're not going to do that. Let's do 60 plus 10, 60 plus 20, and then 60 plus 20 plus 10. Okay. Yeah, you couldn't even stick with the same fucking thing. 60 plus 10, 60 plus 20, 60 plus 30. What? No, 60 plus 20 plus 10. Oh my God, Frenchies. Fucked up. Anyway, 60% has dropped since 73. Stop picking on the French here, Brian. Fuck the French. One of the few groups we can pick on. Yeah, man. 60%. 60% since 1973. Okay, you'd be like, well, no big deal. Still 40% left. Lots of sperm. It is actually. Lots and lots and lots and lots. That's what someone's saying. Well, no big deal. Mine's shit's still strong. Yeah. When you got 40% of hundreds of millions of sperm, you still got hundreds of millions of sperm. Doesn't sound like a lot. But listen to this. The facts continue from Bag Milk. Now listen. These aren't my facts. This is Mind Pump. Blame Mind Pump if you're like, you're just spreading conspiracies, Brian. Not this time. Maybe another time, but not this time. Maybe some are conspiracy. I usually throw out a fact and then spin it. I'll tell you, here's the conspiracy spin of that. Always. Always, almost, always. Sometimes. Whatever. So anyway, listen. If this continues, this chart's continuing. It hasn't slowed down. There is no sign of it slowing down. This chart is going up. So, no sign of slowing down. There's nobody that was like, hey, our sperm count's going down. We should probably do something about it. Nothing. No yells, no, hey, bitches. We're becoming bitches. No, nothing. So, steady climb. So, if this chart continues at the rate it's going, when do you think we hit 0? When do you think? Do you think it's far, far away where you're like, who cares? That doesn't affect me or my children? Not too far away. 2045. 2045 is where they predict this will hit 0. 0%. just squirting out dust, bro. Where's the sperm? Just clear liquid at that point. Actually, it's not clear liquid. It's not. My sperms doesn't even come out now. I got the old snips. That's what a lot of people thought last episode was about, was me getting snips. No, I already done that. Been there, done that. Soon as my fucking daughter was born, snip. Cut that shit right apart. Fucking done dealio. No more kids for me. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Now, if I was rich and famous, would I have more kids? Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't understand poor people having more kids, though. And they're like, I need 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, you're poor, bro. What are you doing? You're just creating more poor people. Why would you want to do that? You grew up miserable. And now you want to make other people miserable? What the fuck? Because you're poor. Yeah, I don't know, man. Not for me. It wasn't for me. So I snips, got that done. Done dealio. But it still gets created in my buds. You're like, well, where's it go? Apparently it just absorbs it all. Apparently only 1% ever came out anyway. I didn't know that fact until I went for my snips. And they say, I'm like, where's it all go? And they're like, well, 99% of it just gets absorbed back into your body anyway. Only 1% ever comes out. I'm sure the body can handle taking in that extra 1%. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, doc. Thanks for clearing that up. Most people wouldn't know. I didn't know. Now you know. In case you're going for a snip, or want to. If you're done with kids, probably snip it up anyway. Fuck it. Don't want any more unwanted kids running around. Fuck that. Now, that's pretty scary. Now, listen, there's more to this story. There's more facts. Brian's got facts. Facts. Everybody, facts. Now, listen. More facts. So, it's not just the men. We're not the only ones becoming infertile. No, Scotty. Scotty doesn't know. No. Women are fucked too. We're all getting fucked up. Not good. How are the women fucked? Oh, I hope B's gonna tell ya. Listen. The women are so fucked. Listen to this. So, this is what they said. This is the facts. I don't know. I keep saying facts. I haven't seen them. No idea. Did I read the papers? Nah. Not at all. Just trusted fucking guys. It's just bro science, I guess. You can look it up yourself. Go ahead. I trust it. There's some things I just would look up. But I'm like, no, these guys are pretty trustworthy, I think. Anyway, so, females today are at 20 years old, prime. That's prime breeding grounds, 20, which is fucked up. It's fucked up that 20. Wow. Between 20 and 30, I think would be prime, which is still fucked up. That's when they're most fertile. But brain development is not even complete until 25. So, that's fucked up. You're most fertile at 20, but your brain's not even done developing. What's that tell you? That she's ready for breeding, and he's not even done developing. That's fucked up. I didn't make it that way, so don't blame me. Someone will be like, that's Bag Milk's fault. That it's like that. He's against women. He made it. That they're not even ready. They're not even smart enough to breed, and yet they're most fertile. And I'm like, hey man, I didn't make it that way. Blame someone else. If you're a religious guy, you know who to blame. It sure as fuck ain't me. Now listen, 20 years old, females, born female, that's very important. Because if you weren't born female at 20, this does not make a lick of difference to you. If you were born a male and became a female and you're now 20, this means nothing to you. Nothing. Because you don't have a uterus. But if you are a 20-year-old female, born female, this might mean something to you. Because at 20, you are now less fertile. That's less fertile. The ground's not made for sowing oats. Less fertile than Grammy at 35. Now, why the different numbers? Because that's important. Because 35 is kind of the end of your breeding cycle. So 20 to 35, they say that's like pretty much it. So between 20 and it gets less and less and less and less and less and less till 35. And then it really starts dropping off. The odds. Not that it's not going to happen. You'll be like, I had my kids at 38. What the fuck are you talking about? Hey, bitch. I didn't say you couldn't. I'm just saying that's when the odds drop off. Drastically. It's at 35. Gets worse, 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 worse. Not my fault. Blame someone else. If you're religious, look above. Not me. Anyway, so at 35, less fertile, no matter what age range. So 20-year-olds in their prime today are worse than Grammy was at her less fertile 35 years ago. That's bad shape. That's bad shape, bro. That's bad shape. So we're getting worse and worse. Worse and worse and worse and worse. Why? Chemicals. Chemicals. I'm sure. Well, that's what they say. I don't fucking know. Again, I don't have no idea. I'm a fucking retard. I'm just sitting here regurgitating the fucking story to you. That's what I do. That's bag milk. That's what it's all about. I take fucking the facts from someone else and I regurgitate them here so you can figure it all out. That's what it's all about. That's bag milk. Now listen, chemicals. Do I know which chemicals? Fuck no. Do they know? Mind pump? They didn't say, really. They just said chemicals. Not only did they say that, though, they said that they do testing. There's been testing, and I'm sure they know, because when they test infants, they're full of them. They're full of the chemicals. So, that's the chemicals that are decreasing the sperm. That's the chemicals that are making the women infertile. And that's the chemical that are in our fucking children. Fucked up. Fucked up. Apparently it's making cockadoodles fucking smaller too. I'm pretty sure it did it with mine. Fuck, I'm sorry. It's like half the size, I swear, of a regular man's. I've never been fully happy. No, I'm just joking. I think I might have got away with that one. I'm just an average. They say an average man's penis, listen to this is fucking fucked up. Now you're going to do it every time you see it. Apparently, the average sized man's penis is as large as his hand, so you hold your hand out in front of you, and you imagine your hand, and then a little bit extra, they say. I don't know. Maybe to the thumb. I don't know. Maybe? I've never tried. That's average, they say. So, they say if you look at a guy's hand, you know his cock size. So now every time you look at a guy's hand, you're like, fuck. If you got a bigger hand than you, guess what? Suck it up. Body proportions. I think I'm out of my fucking my espresso. So good. Listen. Now for the conspiracies. See? See? No, apparently this is still part fact, and then you can see where the conspiracy would take place. Listen to this. So they've done studies with these chemicals. These exact chemicals. So, see? They know what they are. Do I know? No. No, not at all. Not at all. But apparently it's like mostly from like, pesticides and blah, 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 and just normal shit that we use every day now. It's nothing we can get away with or get away from. Yeah, nothing we can get away from. It is what it is. Suck it the fuck up, Buttercup. So listen, they've done studies with these chemicals, these exact chemicals, the chemicals they're finding in our children when they're born. So listen, when they do studies on mice, there's literally a certain dose. Of course, there's a certain dose. I'm not saying we're close to that dose. I'm not saying anything, but who's trying to come in here? Close the door. Sky's trying to visit me during my podcast. Hi, Sky. No. So, now I forgot exactly where I was in the middle of my story. Conspiracy? Studies on mice. So, they took these chemicals and they gave it, there's a certain dose. What's the dose and what is it for? So, there's a certain dose of these certain specific chemicals. They're not just using random ones. They're using these ones that they're finding in their children. And they're just ramping up the doses in mice. And what do you see? Okay, this is what happens. There becomes, a big word, homogeneous of the genders. What's that mean? It means you can't tell the difference. That they all become kind of one. It's just one gender. What the fuck? Yeah, weird, eh? Weird. Now do you see where the conspiracy comes in? Boom, 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 booyaka. I know you can put two and two together. I don't even have to tell you. Now listen. There's also, here we go. Now we're going to go off the fucking rails. Let's go off the rails a little bit. Now imagine this. Here we go. This was spoken about as well, and I was like, "Oh, that's fucking super interesting." So I gotta repeat that. Imagine there's so many people that say that aliens. Welcome to the X-Files. There's so many people that say aliens are actually us from the future. Now, no one's ever really said why they would think that way. But listen, there's so much, not proof, but like they say that aliens are for us from the future because we used to be monkeys or primates or whatever. So they're hairy. We are not. So over time, we developed the fact that we didn't need to be hairy to keep warm. We don't need to be that way. And over time, aliens have big heads. Well, if we start developing our brains or blah, 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 that could be increased brain size. And over time, if we become genderless, you'd look like a fucking alien. Now, here's the conspiracy. What if the aliens are coming back in time because the planet can't reproduce anymore? Bum, bum, bum. They're down to their last couple thousand people, and they've been trying. They're like, what the fuck? They never thought. They're like, let it die off a few, and we'll be better off on this planet. But then when it's like completely dying off because no one's breeding, they're like, oh shit, we need to figure this out. That's fucked up. Wouldn't that be creepy? I don't know, man. I'm a retard. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to the fucking retard on the podcast. He doesn't fucking know a thing. But that would be pretty cool. Like, even the time frame. Like they would, well, if it started dropping in 1973, well, that's when they started counting it. 60% since 1973. I'm sure it dropped even before then. So kind of the first sighting is like the big Roswell 1940s or something like that. Well, what if the sperm started dropping around there? And that's where they got to be like, what happened? Oh, they started dropping nuke bombs on everyone. And then the fucking chemicals and agriculture started up and be like, oh, that's where the chemicals come from. Yeah. We're eating them. Eating them all. There's nothing you can do. You can eat organic, non-organic. It don't matter. Everything, they test them all. It's chemicals. They test breast milk, chemicals. It's all the same fucking shit in everything. You can't get away from it. That's why some people will just say, fuck the organic stuff and just eat regular, because you're getting the chemicals anyway. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Fuck yeah. Anyway, it's like this joint. I think, anyway. Oh, double gagger. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is the spot. This is his spot. I've been smoking the same fucking weed for like 2 months. 3 months? Maybe. And I just broke into this fucking new bag. Woo! What a Kickstarter. I don't know if you just get used to the same weed or what. Or if this weed's just really good. I don't know. Don't really care. But it hits nice. It's so nice. So there's a big fucking boat stuck in a canal. What the fuck? I don't understand. Like, maybe I just didn't look into the story. Why? Why is this boat stuck there? Like, I looked at this picture over and over and over. Again, did you see this boat? Okay, it's the big boat. I forget, what is it, Evergreen or something? I don't remember. Everclean? Something. Stuck in the Suez Canal. I wonder how you say that. Do I have my phone? No, I do not. Suez. Suez. It's Suez Canal. Who's Suez? It's Suez. Suez Canal. Fuck off. Don't argue with her. She'll fucking bitch slap you. That's her canal, bro. What bothers me is how shitty I am at geography. I'm like, I know Canada. If you were like I know some of the states. I know where California is. I know where Texas is. I know where Florida is. I know where New York is. Any other state? Like, I know kind of the gist. If you're like Alabama, like south. Where? What states are next to it? No idea. None. And that's just this side of the world. If you go any further south, fucked. Forget about it. I know Brazil's down there. Venezuela. And that's about it. I have no idea. There's so many countries down there. I have no idea. So many. So many. Not just, you think, well, Canada, we got 10 provinces, 3 territories or whatever. It used to be 2 territories when I was a kid. Fucking changing it. Pluto used to be a planet too. Now it's not a planet, or is it a planet? I don't fucking know. Changes the geography all the time. But I had no idea. And then South America, 1 million countries. What? Canada's 1. Just provinces. You think that? And I was like, oh, how many provinces in South America? They don't do that. It's just countries. Just tons and tons of countries. Like Canada, compared to South America, Canada should be like 300 countries. All individually governed. What the fuck? I'm sure that probably, I don't know if it'd be better or worse. It's all fucked up now, so I don't know. And Venezuela's not doing very good. So probably we're doing okay up here. But I don't know, man. It's weird. I don't know. And I don't even know what I'm talking about. Talking about the other side of the world. Oh, Suez Canal. Fuck. Getting off traffic here. Getting off traffic. We're just getting off the I-95 here. We're just going to take a left turn right now. Forget where you're fucking going. I'm like, I'm supposed to be back on that highway. Fuck. Have you ever done that? You taking an exit? Like, why did I exit? I'm supposed to be right back on the highway. I don't know if I've ever done that. So the boat's fucking stuck. Why? It's literally like it just was like coming in straight. Like it's a big, wide canal. If you see it, it's completely almost sideways. So it's like it was turning for a long time. So it kept turning, and it's like, we're not going straight, Captain. He's like, yeah, I know. And like 15 minutes later, he's like, we're almost sideways, Captain. And then he's like, yeah, I think we can take her a little further. And I'm like, why wouldn't you go straight? Just go straight. And I'm like, I like a little challenge. I like a little challenge. And then, stuck. And he's like, well, I lost. I just don't get it. It looks like he literally would have had to try to get it stuck. Like, I get that I'm sure the sides are low tide or low water. And boats don't turn that quick. That's what I'm saying. This is a huge tanker. I don't know. 1,000,000 feet long. Maybe 2 million. I don't know. I'm not very good at fucking feet and inches. I'm Canadian. I don't know. 100 meters? Maybe. Thousands of kilometers. Was it a kilometer long? Couldn't tell you. You can see it in space. So, might be a little long. It's got a lot of fucking tankers. 12% of the world's fucking trade is on that boat. So, 10 boats holds all the world's trade. 10 boats is all the world's trade. I feel like a lot more boats are going around the world than 10. Know what I mean? Why are we sending boats all over the world? So many boats if it's only 10. You only need 10. Send 10. Fucking slow her down. Wasting fucking gas up in here. You know, dads were running this shit. Like, why is there so much gas being wasted? Fucking 10 boats. You got 100 boats out there. Tone her down. Less boat. No wonder we're fucking stuck. Trying to send too many boats. Like, literally, you can see all the boats. Like, if you go, there's images from space of this stupid fucking boats all being tied up. Because in this Suez Canal, it's only way through Africa. Speaking of my geography, I had no idea where Suez Canal was. I thought this was Panama's canal. That's the only canal I know. Canal. And I know it looks like anal with a C. But I was like, where the fuck is this thing? I have no idea. It's right next to Egypt, in case you didn't know. And you're like, where the fuck's Egypt? Good question, because I sure as fuck didn't know either. Egypt's in Africa. I've never known that. I'm an idiot. I knew Egypt exists. I know it has pyramids. I know has some desert areas because of the pyramids. But I also know that literally if you turn in the pictures, it's pyramids and then boom, almost immediately city. They just keep the fucking desert away, kind of like Las Vegas. It's all fucked up. But I did not know it was in Africa. I kind of thought it was more in Asia. I have no idea. No idea. I'm an idiot. So I looked it up. That's how you become a little bit smarter, is you just look it up. And then now you know. Simple as that. But anyway, it's fucking stuck there. It's just stuck. And no one can get it out. Days and days. All these boats behind it. It seems like hundreds. It was a couple in the first days. And then 3-4 days later, it's like 20, 30, 40 boats. I have no idea. I can't count that high. But that's what I'm saying. Why not 10? 12% on one boat. Oh, well, then stands to reason another boat can carry 10%. What if they're like, well, we only built that one boat? Well, build more. What the fuck? This is what I'm saying. Why aren't dads ruling the world? They got to spread that around, I guess. They'd be like, well, it makes more money if we have 100 boats do it. But then you're just wasting more resources. Which makes more money. Yeah. But Also, if dads were running, we'd have that boat out. You'd be like, well, just fucking twist, man. Just tie a boat or fucking an elephant on one side. You're Africa. Put an elephant on one side, elephant on the other, and twist it out. What the fuck is the problem? They literally have just one backhoe. That's all you see is the pictures. One backhoe slowly trying to dig it out. Tons of strips. Maybe thousands. I don't know. I can't count that high. Might be only 20 or 30, 40. But behind the ship, because it blocks it off, because Suez Canal is the only way around Africa from basically the underside of Asia. Yeah. So Australia, underside of Asia and all that is under there. And then they want to come through Africa to Europe. Boom. Right quick. Just boom, right quick to Europe. Drops off some supplies. Then maybe head over to the North Coast. Or North Coast. Western Hemisphere. Boom. That way. No, not today. Because this cocksucking fucking boat blocked it off. Decided to get all crazy and be like, watch me do the splits. Boom. Sideways. Blocked it off. Now these boats got to come back down all the way around Africa. Like 10,000 kilometers or some shit. Just to get to Europe. Instead of 2 kilometers. You imagine? You're just going to be like, I'm just going to 7-Eleven. No big deal. And then there's an accident happens, and there's just a detour. And you're like, okay, whatever. I'm just going to the store, 2 kilometers, whatever. And then the detour just keeps detouring and takes you on a 10,000 kilometer journey to get to the store. And you'd be like, you're a changed man after that journey. You're not the same person that was going to that store. I guarantee it. You're a little grayer, a little meaner, a little fucking tougher. There's probably been some struggles along that way. You've had to take some ship breaks. Maybe a bear attacked you. You're a different person. You're a different person. This boat fucking wrecked the world. I just don't understand how they can't get it out. Like, there's pictures. I'm like, it baffles me. I feel like they're just leaving it there. Like, it's just like, yeah, we can get it. But let's create a little stir. A little something. Let's give them something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like. It's like, I could easily, you get me 5 of my best boys. And I'm like, we'll figure something out. Like, everyone's like, there's so many people, stop fucking suggesting all these stupid ideas. You guys are so dumb. They got the top scientists on it. You guys have no idea what you're talking about. And I'm like, I feel like we do. I feel like you give me 5 of my best boys. And we'll pop that fucking boat out of there. No problem. We'll get some fucking 2x4s and jimmy it. Just give it that, that little hot pop. Jump on the boards and just push it out, man. Get that fucking boat moving. I don't understand. It's 12% of the world's supplies and you're just fucking around. I think, there's so many solutions. I heard one solution was just take the shit off the boat. Get it fucking moving. Blow the boat up. Fuck the boat. This is 12% of the world's supplies. Why are we waiting? 5 of my best boys figured it out. For sure. That's all I'm saying. What do we got here? Some good shit. Fuck, man. There's so many girls now, they act so innocent. Like they've never done anything wrong, and now they're the only ones being attacked. Man, I have had some fucked up girls in my life. I'm telling you that right now. I've had girls that would fucking blackmail me into having sex. Like, legit. They're like, well, if you don't have sex with me, I'll tell your girlfriend. What the fuck? What kind of crazy bitches are there? I swear I find them. I got like a heat-sinking missile for fucking, or heat-seeking dick for crazy bitches. I'm telling you. I've had girls try to blackmail me into sending nudie pics. Some dick pics. Apparently, no girl likes dick pics. Ew. Gross. I hear that all the time. Yet, I've legit had girls try to blackmail me into sending some. What? I've had legit this conversation where a girl was like, hey, send me some dick. Send me some dicks. Send me some dicks. Just out of the blue. Out of the blue. Never talked to this girl. Like, I know her. Never talked to her. Send me some dicks. And I'm like, no. Nah, I'm in a relation. And I'm like, come on, man. Come on. Like, pushing me. But here, you always hear, it's so gross. Dick pics so gross. No one wants a dick pic. Never. When's a good time to send a dick pic? Never. Okay, sure. Except when being demanded, apparently. Can't talk about that, though. That shit doesn't happen. That doesn't happen to people. Men never get fucking taken advantage of by women. It's only the men taking advantage of women. And yet here I am, telling you the story of how I'm blackmailed to send dick pics. I still didn't send any dick pics. I held to my guns. They even had the nerve to be like, well, I could just go get it from so-and-so. She's got your dick pic. Okay. Go get it. If it's already out there and you know, go get it. But that's not what they want. They want you to break your code so they feel good and get that dick pic. I think that's more about it, is that they can just get you to break. It's not the dick pic, maybe. They just wanted me to break, and I was like, nah, I'm not breaking. Fuck off. But that exists, man. I'm telling you. I've had that shit happen all the time. Girls all the time try to manipulate me. I've tried to manipulate some girls. Dude, don't get me wrong. I'm a piece of shit. But I don't want to be said that everyone's innocent. Everyone's fucked up. There's no one way or the other. Can't believe it, man. Blackmailed. I got raped. I told you that story. Do you remember? I got raped because I was out drinking one night with my boy. Boom, boom, boom. Cliffy. Got my eyebrow pierced. Bro paid for it. And got me a 40 of whiskey. Now, what had happened? I got fucked up. Why did I drink the whiskey? Because once you get your lip pierced. Oh, sorry. It was not my eyebrow. It was my lip. And once you get your lip pierced, you're not supposed to drink the fucking grains from the beers and stuff. So I drank hard liquor. They said that was better. I was going to drink it either way, so they said that was better. So I drank almost that entire fucking 40. Woke up, some chick riding me. That's rape. But did I care? Not at the time. Don't give a fuck. Don't really care now either. But still, in today's culture, that's rape. But no one talks about that shit. No one talks about it. That never occurs. Never happens. Never. Apparently to me, but nobody else. I don't understand. I guess not everyone's as innocent as me. Oh my God, listen. Listen to this. I came across this on Facebook too. This guy's fucked up. This guy's fucked up. I feel so bad. Everything's all fucked up. We got old fucking fallen down old man guy. Can't keep his sentence together. Like, I can't keep my sentences together, but I'm a fucking retard. I'm nobody. I don't expect to be in any position of power where you would expect me to hold my sentences. Like, this guy should be able to hold a fucking sentence together. Like, no. He's a retard. You don't expect him to hold a sentence together. But if I was in a position of utmost importance, like a president of the United States, you would expect me to be able to hold a sentence together. All my sentences. Because I've been training for this position all my life. So, but if I was like, couldn't even put 2 and 2, like can't even complete a sentence, you should probably get me the fuck out of there. Something's wrong with my head. There's no way that guy should be in position of power. That's to the south. But we got just as fucked up here. This motherfucker. Old JT. Not fucking Justin Timberlake Dream Boy. No. Fucking Trudeau. Listen to this. I came across this on Facebook. Honestly, don't know if it's true. It's Facebook. Probably fucking false. But we're going to spread it anyway, because fuck that guy. It says here, listen, March 12th. We'll talk about it. I'll tell you about it, then we'll talk about it. Okay. March 12th. Trudeau interrupts his Florida vacation and takes his taxpayer-funded jet back to Ottawa to take a meeting. He then returns to Florida the same day on the same private jet. So in one day, he's on vacation in Florida, not really supposed to be leaving the country because we're on lockdown. Even then, nobody's really supposed to be flying in or out. You kind of look like a piece of shit if you're just making flies just for no reason when you're recommending to the country, hey, nobody should fly. We got to stick together on this. Let's not spread it by leaving the country. Especially going to Florida, the one where there's like no mandates whatsoever. So he takes his private jet, taxpayer funded, flies back to Ottawa, Canada, does his meeting, probably take a couple hours, then takes the same private jet back to Florida. Fuck, it's windy. Do you hear that? She's a crazy day. Then the very next day, he puts out a tweet about his new carbon tax, or that his carbon tax, not new. It's newly confirmed or affirmed. It's newly cemented. That's what it is. By the Supreme Court that says it is just. Because everyone was fighting it. And now the Supreme Court says federal government is allowed to. So now we have a permanent carbon tax in Canada. Woo! I get Elon Musk has said it on Joe Rogan. He thinks like I don't understand. He says it should just work. It just works. It's right there. It doesn't work. It only hurts the little guy. The little guy pays. Nobody else pays. Poor people pay. Poor people pay at the pumps. Poor people pay at their prices of food. All that shit goes up. Nobody, the transporters aren't going to pay for that. They put it towards the products. Everyone pays. Only the poor people pay. Only the consumer pays. Rich people, that's not going to affect them. It only affects poor people. So, good on the carbon tax. Yay. Trudeau tweets that his carbon tax will make big polluters pay. The very next day, after taking his private jet from Florida to Ottawa, from Ottawa back to Florida, same day. Says total fuel used for Trudeau to attend his mid-vacation meeting, 7,282 liters. If you want that in gallons, divide it by 4. Average fuel used for Canadians' commute to work, which he did, that's a commute to work. Just a quick commute. Less than 10 liters. 10. He used 7,282. What the fucking fuck? There's nothing worse than someone that just can't get out his sentences and comprehend anything as a country leader, it's a country leader that's a slicky, tricky dick and will just lie straight up to your face and then turn around and do that anyway. You gotta love living in Canada. You just gotta fucking love it. So this is what we deal with. We got our own problems up here. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We got our fucking tricky dick up here. Old slicky fucking JT. This fucking cool hair. I can't believe that was part of him even getting in. There were so many people talking about his dreamy hair. That's what we're choosing prime ministers over, is how good looking they are. You shouldn't even be able to see a person, I think. You should just be like, okay, look, these are your two candidates. Well, that makes no sense because then obviously the prime minister. We don't have a rule either in Canada where you have to leave after, like the United States, 2 terms. Boom, boom. And you got to go. You got to go, at least for 1 term, you got to go. And then you can come back, I believe, on a 3rd and 4th. Because there's other presidents that had a 3rd and 4th. But must be it. But here, no. You can be a dictator for a long time. Long time. Especially when 1/2 of the country controls the votes. Doesn't even matter. Because if I've talked about before, from Prince Edward Island to Ontario, if that side of the province country votes one way, that's it. Vote's over. It's always over. There's nothing the West can do. Nothing. As long as everyone's pretty focused, it doesn't even have to matter about Prince Edward Island. As long as Ontario votes one way, that's it. It's done. And usually Quebec votes the other, so it's solidified. Done. So this West can do nothing. That's fucked up. There should be a rule where you're like, no. Like, sure, you want that party? Sure. But you have to vote for new people. Simple as that. Like, this guy should have been charged on so many levels. I don't know. I'm sitting here looking for a fucking drink. I don't have a drink left. So I'm so lost right now. But yeah, it should be something, man. You know what I mean? But there's nothing. Not a goddamn thing. We're not safe up here. Fuck. Anyways. So fuck me. Robbie Rubbers. Robbie Rubbers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Say it with me now. Let's try it out. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. 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 Fucked. Anyway, me, Robbie Robertson, and David Irwin from Bowl Talk finally fucking got into it, man. Holy fuck. We were arguing and not arguing. We just couldn't pick a fucking date. It was always like, no, busy. Everyone has their own schedules. Dave's got to do it at night. Robbie's like, well, he's in different time zone. He's got to work late at night, so he's got to sleep. And then, I can't do it during the day. Time zones. We're all 3 of us are in different time zones. Fucked. But finally got it on. We got it on. Stuck it in there. And got a fucking episode of Bowl Talk done. So that's in the bag. He's got to edit it. We got to wait on that to come out. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic as always. Fucking Dave's a fucking whiz at his editing skills. If it makes me look good, then he's a fucking whiz because it takes a lot of work to make me look good. But honestly, I don't even think I did anything for that episode. I sat there. I didn't realize that when you're on a 3-way, yeah, we got a 3-way going on. A devil's 3-way, but only guys. I think that's just a gay 3-way. I'm pretty sure. I didn't realize you can only do 45 minutes. So I'm just sitting there, chilling, eating my fucking cereal, laughing at Robbie the whole time. Robbie was doing a bunch of impressions, so look forward to that. They're fucking near spot on. Some of them need some work, but he even said, he's like, well, I'm working on it. That's how you do it. Fucking, you gotta work on it. Can't just start impressions. Well, some people can start impressions and just be like, holy shit, you nailed that. And they're like, really? That was my first time. I'm like, well, you got fucking lucky then, man, or something. But you did good, kid. You did good. So, anyway, that's coming. That's coming. That's in the works for you. That's for your listening enjoyments. Well, it's for my listening enjoyment too. It's going to be fucking funny. But I feel like I just sat there and just laughed at Robbie the whole time. I'm like, did I even talk? Like, when it was over, they're like, oh shit, 45 minutes. I'm like, I thought it was like 5 minutes went by. I'm like, what? What the fuck? And they're like, yeah, man, you can only do 45. I'm like, man, I just sat here and laughed at you. What the fuck? Someone needs to tell me these things or I'll say something. Fuck. I fucked that all up. I'm pretty sure. The edits will just be me coming out laughing my head off and Robbie doing impressions. Guaranteed. Fuck yeah. Have you guys seen Falcon and Winter Soldier? Actually, you know what? I could do a Snyder thing. Everyone's probably like, what the fuck haven't you talked about the Snyder Cut dropped? Because if I get into it, it's going to be the whole fucking episode. Pretty much. Guaranteed. I'm probably going to do a separate whole episode. A dedicated just episode of just reviewing the Snyder Cut. Because it was just that fucking fantastic. It deserves it. So anyway. On to the next. Falcon Winter Soldier is finally out. On Disney Plus. Now if you're a Marvel guy, of course you've already watched it. Now, if you're just kind of occasional Marvel guy, you're like, is it any good? Should I watch it? Just wait. Just wait until it gets some more episodes out, because it's not real fantastic so far. Now, compared to WandaVision, where I was like, okay, it was shit at first, and then it ended up being really, 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 really good. Is it that? Maybe. But it's too soon to tell. Right now, it's just, it's, if you got 45 minutes to an hour to kill, absolutely nothing going on, no shows whatsoever in the tank, and you just got to kill time, maybe throw it on, I guess, but nothing super exciting. Basically, it's what it's shaping up to be. I'll give you a little quick spoiler on it, I guess. If you don't want the spoiler, then the episode's pretty much over for you anyway. So, whatever. Enjoy the rest of your week. But for the rest of you, it's basically, so the Falcon, Sam, gave up the shield. Captain America gives the shield to Sam. He's like, you deserve this now. And Sam's like, I don't really think I do, Cap. I'm going to give it up. And he gave it up. And now the government has it. And they put it in a little fucking shrine for him. And he's like, yeah, that's where it deserves. That's Captain America's. And then Winter Soldier's gone through therapy. He's pardoned now. I don't know. This is just basically a buddy cop film. Or a buddy cop series. And it's not very great yet. But they're not buddies. But that's where they're taking it. It's because they're fighting back and forth like an old married couple, blah, blah, blah. And they're doing staring contest. Super, 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 super funny stuff. No. But basically that, and it's going to deal with the racial issues about Sam being blacks. Because what happens is, surprise, surprise, they give the shield to another white guy. Okay? And Sam's like, what the fuck? And then they find out later there's another old super soldier from the 50s that Bucky fought. So he takes Sam there and was like, hey, come check him out. He's black. And he got arrested and charged. and for 30 years sent to prison for just wearing Captain America's outfit. Now, that's what it was in the comics. It doesn't say it. Doesn't say it, what he was arrested for yet. But that's... I think he said something about the suit maybe in the show, but they didn't exactly say it. But yeah, in the comics, he got arrested for just wearing the suit. Because he's black. You're not supposed to be. Well, he stole a suit too. But he got a little extra charged for being black. And that's where they're taking the show. And, well, they're dealing with that aspect. Not taking it. And it deals with super soldiers. There's more super soldiers. So the new Captain America isn't a super soldier. He's just a regular soldier. Which is kind of cool. You're like, oh, yeah, he's got all these accolades. No, he's an asshole still. He's like telling the boys, stay out of my way. And we're like, fuck you, bud. Fuck you. You're a fake cat. But they're kind of also going after the same people, more super soldiers. Where'd they come from? We don't know. But that's why Bucky took Sam to see this old super soldier, old guy, because he was a super soldier in the 50s. Tore Bucky's arm off. So he was badass. But they were trying to figure out where he got the super soldier serum. And he was like, get the fuck out of my house. So, we don't know. You don't know. I don't know. The show's kind of a little boring. I made it probably sound more exciting than it actually is. So, there's more super soldiers. The head of the super soldiers is a woman. So, woman leader, super soldier, dealing with racial issues, check. Woman, check. Racial issues, check. It's going to be a it's perfect Disney masterpiece as always. Got to check out the boxes, and then we'll let the story come after. As long as you know we're checking all the boxes, then we'll let the story come after. Whatever. It's just super soldiers. That's it so far. Is it worth a watch? Meh. I gave WandaVision such a low mark because I was like, this is so stupid. I don't see where it's going. But eventually, overall, I gave it a high mark. So this, I'll try to be more objective. I'll just say it's a 5. It's just a meh. Like I told my buddy, if this wasn't Marvel, if this was anything else, would I watch it? If this was just a standalone, just came in and was like, boom, what's this show? Oh, nothing. Connects to nothing. It's going to be its own standalone thing. And you watch the first episode, would I continue watching it? No. It's kind of boring. Second episode, also kind of boring. But I know it's connected to something, so I'm hooked, line, and sinker. I'm fucked. This is not really good television to me, but it is what it is. I'm fucked. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. Alright. Fuck. I said fuck too many times today. There's no such thing. Alright, you guys have a good week. I'm done rambling on. And I'm out.